So this is a sequel to last week's upload, which is the first video to a series where I go and talk about how much I hate Escape the Night Season 4. This episode, we're going to start off with my dumbest complaint, and that is the intro art style. Because the intro art style, every single season, makes everyone look so bad because of how sharp all the features are and how detailed it is. However, Season 4's just feels so plasticky, so fake, so polished. And I think that is straw that breaks the camel's back that makes Season 4 a bad season. But anyways, let's get into some actual shit that matters. Our whole group gets chased into a room where they learn more about the Pharaoh.
Honestly, this is such a tragic story. The Pharaoh just wanted to be loved, and he got backstabbed by some nasty little cretins that he had around him.
So basically, they were friends with you. The key people to beating this room was Bretman and Cully. It's now following its next clue into the Egyptian exhibit. And I know you're thinking, weren't we just in the Egyptian exhibit? We were, but apparently there are several rooms to it, so Egyptian exhibit part 2. This is where we meet the Pharaoh's wife, who blames the group for waking her husband up in literally the sussiest way possible.
What have you done? Why have you awakened the mummy? He will kill us all. I was once the Pharaoh's wife and queen. Okay. Now I have nothing.
And Daystorm does not trust her, which, common Daystorm W. Another split up happens so they can find the Twin Sphinx, which will give them control of the mummy. With Group A including Alan Mochi, the Box Babes, the Monster, Witch, Bitch, and the Gay Judas, which makes Group B Britannia, some wild goose, dino food, and 2 bros chilling in a museum 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Group A is doing the basic word puzzles, and the Box Babes are fucking struggling. But it's all good because the rest of the team carries them.
How many YouTubers does it take to make a puzzle out of some damn rope?
Exactly, Tana. See, this is why she's my favorite. Faking the Egyptian lie detector to discover who betrayed the Pharaoh, kill them, and use their blood to open the box to get their side of the Twin Sphinx. They use the staff to suss out the imposter from the hit game Among Us. Life stands literally as far away as she feasibly can from this process. And, you know, when inevitably everybody turns out to not be the betrayer, they walk over to test the wife, and the bitch bolts, which is where we get this great line from Gabby.
You know what says guilt? Running.
Which is the second great fucking line that is great for all the reasons. So the group freaks out because they realize that they now actually have to kill someone. But the sorceress does it for them, which gains trust and lets the sorceress into the friend group, I guess. Alex is sort of questioning it, which is a fucking good thing because you... Great, she killed someone. That's what she does. I'd also like to add that they all just kind of like sit there in front of the corpse as if they literally haven't all seen corpses or, you know, fucking been a corpse. And, Gabby is over it. She has had it officially. So she takes the blood, she smears it on the box, and they get their Twin Sphinx. And on to Group B. Now time for Group B. We get an iconic moment from the best and worst people in the show, in which I'd argue is the only time Daystorm breaks character and is, you know, a good sport with team spirit. Now, to clarify, a bad character is a character who is written poorly versus a bad person is someone who has questionable morals at best. They get to their next clue and suddenly are attacked by the mummy, leading to Tana being captured. Next mission, knock over a statue. So Pans and Power and fucking Mortimer go to collect the rocks when the mummy sneaks up on a bent over cinnamon roll, leading to the most Daystorm Power and Mortimer reaction literally ever. Daystorm grabs the rocks and leaves, and Mortimer stands there and does literally nothing and inevitably leaves. I swear to God, fucking Mortimer got so pissy in season 3 because he couldn't be helpful that he literally gets himself possessed because he can't keep his goddamn hands to himself. And when he gets the chance to be helpful, he does nothing. Daystorm puts his past in archery to good use when he knocks over the statue, getting the next clue, and back to the Coliseum of Corpses we go. Back to tradition, Tim fucks around, and that's about it. While Storyman on the Rocks actually find the two beetles, exposing the obelisk, and receiving the other key, which is where they go to the safe room of the season and find Tana and Rosanna tied up. Bretman and Tim help untie the two, and Group A shows up. The group discusses everything as well as strategy when voting, which leads to another great moment that ends in another person downplaying Tana's success. We get our first alliance being Alex, Justine, and Colleen, but don't really get to attach that. And here's voting, which is where we get another great moment from Daystorm. I know this might seem like favoritism, but it's not bad when I'm just fucking correct. These bitches be jealous, so they put Tana into the bottom two with Justine. Everyone shits on Tana again. One of the negatives of the season is how casually Tana gets mistreated while literally doing her best and doing pretty fucking good. They do the challenge, and it's really neck and neck when Tana beats Justine and refuses to kill her. However, when she says, "I just want to go home," it activates the Pharaoh. Justine tries to fight back to no avail, and she sadly dies. F in the chat to pay respects. She puts the mummy back up, and I don't know how to best describe this scene because it's not because it's particularly hard to describe. I'm just particularly stupid. Another great moment of character acting, and we leave off with fucking Alex walking into the fog and getting choked. The group discusses everything as well as strategy when voting, which leads to another great moment that ends in another person downplaying Tana's success. We get our first alliance being Alex, Justine, and Colleen, but don't really get to attach that. And here's voting, which is where we get another great moment from Daystorm. I know this might seem like favoritism, but it's not bad when I'm just fucking correct. These bitches be jealous, so they put Tana into the bottom two with Justine. Everyone shits on Tana again. One of the negatives of the season is how casually Tana gets mistreated while literally doing her best and doing pretty fucking good. They do the challenge, and it's really neck and neck when Tana beats Justine and refuses to kill her. However, when she says, "I just want to go home," it activates the Pharaoh. Justine tries to fight back to no avail, and she sadly dies. F in the chat to pay respects. She puts the mummy back up, and I don't know how to best describe this scene because it's not because it's particularly hard to describe. I'm just particularly stupid.
I don't know if y'all realize this, but the damn Armageddon clock is at 12 midnight now.
What's that mean?
Last time we was here, it was at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
The sun comes up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Which
Okay,
means this thing is going to turn all of us to dust. Well, all of you to dust, because I'm not dying.
Well, I'm just confused, because I thought Joey said he was coming to save us, and now, one by one, we're getting picked off.
Okay, well, things change, okay?
I know this is the same thing, Joey. What are you talking about? It's kind of our fault for agreeing to come along the second time. You know, it's like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on... Just shame, you know?
Tana?
That's right. All of y'all underestimated me, and I'm coming back with the first jeweled key.
I am shocked that Tana won this, but I'll take it.
So you kind of killed her, but really didn't?
No, but for sure did.
Wait, guys, there's, like, she's really gone.
Joey, where'd she go?
She's in hell. I can't. The paper said hell. We'll be sent to hell forever.
So now this rescue mission has turned into a survival mission yet again.
Let's do it.
Baby girl, come on, grab the key.
Wait, do you guys understand what's about to happen? As soon as she puts that in there, one of the exhibits is gonna get unleashed.
Yeah, literally anything could happen.
Okay,
else could it
Christine
be?
didn't die for nothing. Just put it in the slot.
Hey, that's what she said. All right.
I mean, I still know when I turn this key, some scary shit's about to happen.
Creepy museum.
What could it be? That's my history.
Oh my god!
Oh, okay, okay.
This old coin inside the box. I'm wondering how much the coin's worth.
Another great moment of character acting, and we leave off with fucking Alex walking into the fog and getting choked. And now it's time for my favorite part of the episode, my top 3 characters, where, Paula Eugene, I'm right, you're wrong, shut up. Third place is Gabby. Everything she says and does in this episode is genuinely so iconic. It's just fucking awful. Like, she finds the snake, and then she's like, You know what screams guilt? Running. It's just, God, Gabby, can you like, do you not see the irony? Do you not see yourself? On to second place is Alex. He is the main narrator of the episode, which is great and really helps the digestion of the episode and is, funny. And first place, once again, Daystorm Power. The character acting is just incredible. He's incredibly entertaining, as well as literally one of the best parts of this show. And the fatal flaw in the episode is literally everyone trashing on Tana. Like, it's just a casual thing that everyone shits on Tana. For example, before they leave, everyone's like, yup, Tana's gonna die. And then when they come back, they hardly like, acknowledge her success. There's episode 2. Point out that when I filmed everything for this film, when I recorded everything for this, it was like supposed to come out the Tuesday after my original video to this series had been released. However, when I exited my editing program, apparently it didn't export correctly, and so everything got deleted. So I just kind of had to entirely remake this video. Oh yay! That's why it came out so late. I'm gonna try to get back on schedule. However, hopefully I'm gonna be getting a part-time job, so these videos might be delayed. I know that I really delay my content a lot, and it really shouldn't be doing that, because it's not that it takes forever, it just takes like 3 days to make. I'm sorry that my posting schedule is so fucked up. If you'd like it to be better, you should subscribe. Sometimes I post funny stuff. Slay. But no, you should subscribe so that way I can get monetized for this stuff and it'll be, easier to make. I won't have to be relying on free services and will be able to add more stuff and do more things. But thanks for watching. Here's the actual ending.
The chest, and I find this gorgeous headpiece